Alright, so let's do a little bit more of the basics and just what this assignment is going to be all about. Once you started a new spreadsheet, you can go to here, this part, and rename it. And of course, you can go here and figure out where is it that you're going to be saving it. And that's going to be important for you to know because you need to hand it in later. Okay, so let's say we want to set up an equation to find out the present value. We know that the present value is a equals p bracket 1 plus I bracket to the negative n. So how do we set it up? I already keyed in on these values. I just chose to start at B3, but you can go anywhere. So I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna say present value. I'm gonna make it bold and underline. Where's the underline? I don't see it. See if I go to Control U. That's a shortcut for it. Okay, so I keep these things in. Now I notice that this guy went out of the cell. So if I select on the top, that selects the whole column. And if I go in between, I don't know if you can see on this, the cursor changes. If I double click, it will go as wide as it needs to be. So that's kind of cool. But I'm going to select the whole thing and I want to go here where I'm going to align it to the right so it looks kind of closer to the side. I know that this guy feature value is A, annual interest rate, I'm going to make it capital I, compounded years per year, I'm not going to say anything, a number of years, that's going to be capital T for time. Okay, and that's kind of big, so I'm going to go here, I'm going to double tap, and it's going to show it kind of small. And I'm going to select one more, and then I'm going to make it a box, just so it looks pretty. I got the box there. And now here I'm going to put the information. So future value, the question, let's say, make it up. I want to have $5,000. When? Well, I want to have $5,000 in 4 years. And how much are you getting? Well, actually I'm going to get 6%. So I'm going to say 6%. So I'm going to keep it as 6, not 0.06. Compounded per year. Well, compounded is going to be, let's say it's monthly. So there's 12 months per year. Okay. Now I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna calculate I. I'm gonna calculate N. How do I do that? Well, here's gonna be a formula. So I'm gonna say equal. What is the I? Well, the I is the annual interest rate. Oh, but I need to divide it by 100 so that it goes from 6 to 0.06. That worked. And then I need to divide it by the number of compounded years. So on top of that, I'm still gonna need to divide it one more time by this numbers here. See, I didn't write 12. I actually went ahead and I clicked on the cell that will hold the number 12. Why, you will see in a second, because then later I can change it and I'll show you right now. So what if the annual rate, so now it's 0.005, but what if the interest rate was 12? Well, I change it and it's already 1% per month. Like it calculates right away. Or what if it was like semi-annually? Okay, compounded per years, I should make that into a 2 because there's 2 semi-annual periods per year. And it automatically says, oh, that's 6% every period. So once I set up the formula, it kind of takes care of everything. And it's great. N, how do I figure out the N? What's the, how many, in this case, how many semi-annual periods are there in 4 years? Oh, I'm going to need to say equals. I'm going to say the number of years multiplied by, so that's the times with the star, the number of compounded periods per year. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. As long as they give me the time in years, this would always be like a multiplication. And again, if I make it monthly for 1 year, that's going to be 12. If I make it monthly for 3 years, well, that should be 36. So that kind of already took care of itself. I'll make it look nice with another box. And now the real thing is here. Okay, what's the present value? Present value. Okay, present value is P, and I'm going to put the formula. I'm going to say equals. The formula is A, so there's where A is. I don't type the number, I always click on the cell. Now, here's the thing. Spreadsheets don't understand that if you put a bracket right now, that means multiplication, so I need to put a times. Open bracket, 1 plus I, but I'm not going to write I, I'm going to click on the cell that's holding I. There. Close bracket. To the power of. The power of is the little hat thing above the 6. Now I'm going to open a bracket for this exponent because it's negative. Negative, I'm going to put minus, and I'm going to click on the n. And there it is, close bracket. There's my answer. Okay, that looks nice. I'm going to look for a dollar sign right there. Formats as currency, and it's going to make it nice like money. And that's great. Now that's not only great. Now I've done every single present value formula. That makes sense that it's going to be less, but okay, no, you know what? Actually, I wanted to get $10,000. So if I just change that to $10,000, oh, it's actually 6,988. Oh no, you know what? But the interest rate was actually 4.8%. Change it. Oh, there's my updated number too. But what if I want to see them all? Okay, so if you want to see them all, you select them all. You go to the bottom, the little box, and just drag it around. You drag it over to the side, and the spreadsheet is calculated already. You can make different ones, like trial 1, trial 2, or what if it's 2,000? Well, that's your answer. Oh, what if it's, instead of 3 years, it was like 5 years? Okay, change 5, and that's my other answer. So you can make like unlimited number of answers for all the questions that you want to do, or just keep one and keep on repeating it over and over. Now for your assignment, I want you to repeat what I just did and add one for future value, which is pretty much the same thing. You can copy and paste and just change this formula. Okay? And you're going to hand it in the way that I tell you. Please follow the instructions. I'm going to get you to put it in different places on the spreadsheet depending on probably on your student number or something. Okay? Hopefully this made sense. If not, please ask me questions.